this song, so Ethan's gonna need to grab the iPad when he can and change.
Ethan, the song's gonna be on repeat.
It's just gonna be on repeat. I had to look it up specifically. So we'll probably need you to grab the iPad and be DJ.
Okay, 20 more?
Yeah. That always feels weird. Right. Got K18 in there. Hi, I have a question. How long do you leave in blonde meat bleach for black hair to go blonde? Honestly, it depends. I don't have timers on my bleaches, so that's probably the biggest, like the most asked question that I get is how long do I leave the bleach on for? Bleach isn't something that I time ever. I just go by when it looks like it's done. So I know that's kind of not really a good answer, but I don't leave it on for a specific amount of time. It can depend on how hot the air is around you, how hot your body is, which will make the bleach process faster or slower. It will also depend on your consistency that you've mixed your bleach to and how much melanin you have in your hair. You can have really dark hair but have it lift really, really quickly, or you can also have really light hair and have it lift really, really slowly. Like I've had both of those. So it's not about time, it's about not timing it.
Alrighty. Oh no. Oh
Sorry?
no.
It's a bunch of K18 stuff.
Oh, sick. Can you put that in my office?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just need several.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and ask questions if you want. I'm getting my roots done. So is Ethan over here. I don't know if you guys have been introduced to Ethan. Hey. He's one of my stylists. He used to be my apprentice last year. Okay. And this is Alyssa. She and I trade roots every 5 weeks. So we have it down to the science now. We start with mine, and because mine are a level lower than hers, they need a little bit longer to process, and then we do hers right away while mine are processing, and then that way we don't have to have 2 individual appointments. We can just do our hair together and not have to worry about like the odd timing in between. So today we're using 20 volume and blonde meat. This is how bleach reads go on in real time. Alyssa's fantastic, and anytime I have somebody who's like, hey, like I want to, see you for platinum bleach blonde, or anything like that, I'm like, just because I have a close clientele right now, I'm like, okay, the top person I can recommend you to is Alyssa, because like if I trust her with my hair, I trust her with your hair. Like, that's a sign of like who does the hairdresser's hair, like, right? So it's actually what I used to hear when I worked at Chatters. Is like when people would look at another stylist and be like, oh my god, I want her to do my hair because I love her hair. I'm like, do you think she did her hair herself? And they're like, well, I guess not. Who did her hair? I'm like, I did her hair. They're like, oh, I want you doing her hair. Sorry, I want you doing my hair. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'd see like a girl with like really blonde hair, but they see me with my like at the time bright pink hair. They're like, I don't want your bright pink hair. I'm like, you didn't ask me for bright pink hair, so I'm not going to do it. Like, I asked for bright pink hair, so I'm going to have to.
They would always act like that hair.
Yeah.
If I had a colored hair, they'd be like, well, I don't want your hair.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Obviously not.
thank you. Thank you very much. I know you don't want my hair because it's not what you've requested.
They would always, and then that's what they get.
Yeah, they'd always be like nervous. I'm like, yeah.
Like, no, relax.
So yeah, does anybody have any questions? I haven't done very many YouTube lives, but I'm kind of trying to get into that more. Because I know there's like an audience here that has questions.
I didn't even know you did that.
Yeah. I've been, I did one when I was in Sparkling Hill and it went pretty well. So, I actually like don't mind the feeling of getting bleachers done anymore. I always used to get like anxiety, but like now I'm like, oh, it's fine. It just feels like really hot on my head for a while and then suddenly feels nice and
It's
cold.
like a little tingly and then you don't even notice it anymore. That's how I feel too.
But like I used to have a Redken flash lift on my scalp and that sucked. That sucked. That was not a fun situation. It would like, it'd be with 30 volume and flash lifts and it would just burn. Yeah. I'd have to like distract myself from the pain. Yeah. And I thought like all bleaches would be like that until I tried Schwarzkopf when I was started watching Zach Mesquite. And I was like, holy shit, like this stuff doesn't feel like anything. So that's why I like it. Ooh, GHD messaged me today.
Ooh, what'd they say?
They want to send me some tools.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, I've
Like, I
never
would
been
love
able
that.
to afford a GHD tool. Please, thank you. I'd love to try them out. Everyone says amazing things.
I don't know. What about reviews?
Yeah. They're just like, hey, like we just want you to try them out and tell us what you feel, and you know.
I
So
wonder what you're gonna get sent.
I know.
Probably a straightener, probably a curling iron, maybe a blow dryer.
Oh my god, I hope so.
They send you. I hope they send you one of each.
I know, me too. That'd be so nice. GHD tools are so expensive, but I've heard only good things, so I'm excited to try them. I've just never had the money to get them. Everyone's like, do you recommend the Dyson blow dryer? I'm like, I've tried it at my friend's house, so I'm really jealous of her for having it. And when she moved, I almost stole it from her.
I would like one, but
I don't have $700 to spare on a blow dryer.
But what I've heard too is like a lot of hairdressers post online saying that it's great, but it's not good for the amount of time you need the blow dryer in it.
Oh yeah, no,
That's what I've heard.
I
And then
wouldn't use it behind the chair unless I was doing just air touch with it, which is what it's good for, but I wouldn't use it as my everyday blow dryer behind the chair because it's actually not supposed to be used like that.
They said like this one girl was like, oh my gosh, there's only 6 Dyson that I've gone through. She's bought 6 of these.
Yeah. Since starting Bobby, I've been through 2 blow dryers. So it's like a blow dryer for every year and a half. And I think that that's a good amount. With the amount of time that we use blow dryers all day, every day, I'm still on my second one. So my first one lasted me a year and a half.
That's insane. I'm still on my, this one that I have has been really long. It's been like 3 years, I want to say.
There we go.
Like that one is the one.
Yeah.
And I feel like now it's like I think within the year I'm probably gonna have to replace it just because it's getting to that point now.
Yeah.
Where we gotta.
And it's happened so slowly that you don't realize that like your blow dryer's on its last legs and it's time to get a new one. And then when you get the new one, you feel like the power. You're like, oh my god, how have I been doing this? So yeah, no, it's definitely not a stylist-friendly blow dryer to be using all day, every day, unless like maybe you do color corrections every single day, so you have like 1 client or 2 clients a day. But if you've got like haircuts and blowouts and
Like sometimes you're using your blow dryer
standard.
like 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Or 5 different people.
If you're using it once to twice a day, I think it would be totally fine. But
Or I think with the days where you have like 7 haircuts. I've had that.
I know, me too. When I used to work at Tommy Guns, I would have days where I would do 26 cuts in a day. Yeah. Of course, they were men's cuts and boys' cuts,
How long
but
is the time slot for each of those?
well, they would just stack them in. They would just say like they wouldn't
30,
give time
30
slots.
minutes to like a half an hour kind of thing? Or like
Yeah,
half an hour?
they would say you should be like done within that amount of time, half an hour to 45. But some girls would intentionally take like an hour, hour and a half, because they're not getting paid per client. They're getting paid on like a sliding scale. So we start at like $12 an hour, and then you could go up depending on how many clients you do. So like on Sundays, I would have 26 clients in a day because I just get one done, get the next one in on the line of people. And there's always kids. Kids cuts at a barbershop is not fun. It is so not fun.
I never liked doing
They're always scared. They're always scared of the clippers.
Yeah, they're scared. They would always wiggle. I would end up cutting myself, and it just was
Yep.
it was a horrible experience. I was like, I'm not doing this.
I one time took a chunk out of my knuckle because this kid wouldn't stop moving. And then the dad looked at me and said, oh, did you cut yourself? I'm like, yep. Yeah, I did. I told him to stop moving, so I have to go to the back and put on a Band-Aid. And now that's going to slow down the rest of my day.
And it burns. Those cuts are
Yep,
the worst.
those
They
ones burn.
And like they just
And you can't bend your knuckle anymore.
They throb.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, do you want me to tilt my head for you? Yeah, so I had to do like 26 cuts in a day on like Sundays, but then on Wednesdays it was dead. So I'd do like 3 cuts, and that would bring me right back down to $12 an hour for that pay scale. Yeah.
It's not even minimum wage.
No, it's really not. Yeah. I feel like they should do commission at Tommy Guns. They would get way more cuts. People wouldn't be waiting so long because like the stylists who were there for like a few years, they learned that if they just do 7 good cuts that take a long time each day and they have regular clients and they kind of use it as a social thing, those clients will tip them like $20 or $30 each.
Oh, and that adds up.
Yeah. Rather than a $1 or $2 tip that you're getting from 20 people, if anything. So yeah, that was pretty brutal. I'm kind of living for this hairstyle. Let's just gel my roots up like this every day.
It looks like thing 1 and thing 2.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
You've seen
yes,
ones
the
with
little
their
red
hair's gelled up?
pajamas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
When their hair's gelled up.
Oh my god, yes. Love it. I'm excited for when I get to announce the ambassadorship.
When are you doing that?
I don't know. They still have to give me a call or an email or whatever to discuss my contract.
Is it on Florida?
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know
We're
yet.
just peeking at it.
We're just saying it anyways. People basically know anyways. Whenever I'm like, there's a big announcement, they're like, okay, she's collaborating with a company of some sort. But this time is different. I'm an ambassador now.
I'm gonna bet.
I'm an ambassador now. I don't know what it means. But I'm
I don't know what it
excited.
means either.
It's like that sound. Anarchy, anarchy. It's like, I don't know what that means, but I like it. From Talladega Nights.
Well, I've never. Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
Have you not seen
I've
Talladega
never
Nights?
seen it. No.
Oh my god, I love
It's a
that
race car
movie.
one, right?
Yeah,
With
it's
Will Ferrell? Yeah.
Ferrell.
I saw the thing, but I never watched it. I never watched
It's
it.
so
Should
good.
I
I
watch
love it. Yes. Oh my god. James watches it every time he gets high.
No, really?
Yes.
Okay, well now we can get on and watch it.
Oh, it's so good. Every time someone says something to me, I'm just like, that I don't want to hear, I'm just like, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bob.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, look at Craig washing the windows like a superstar. I love this trade situation I have going on with him. I cut his hair and then he cleans for me.
Actually?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, hey, would you rather pay or clean? He's like, I'd rather clean. I'm like, sure, great. Makes sense. I love having fresh roots. I feel like
I was so excited about today.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
just like, I was like, oh, I'm looking forward to it. I love it.
I always feel like cozy. Or like it's like, oh, this is my natural color, babe.
Do you know how many times people ask me this? They're like, oh, is that your natural? I'm like, you
Oh.
this is my natural?
I
Like,
wish.
do people genuinely think it? Because that's okay with me.
Yeah. Well, in a way, it looks like it could be your natural color. Like your roots are so light, so that like it looks natural on you. Glad that we keep ours up really frequently, though. Like my clients know that they can go like either the 1/2 inch of root, or they have to go like two or more inches. Like they can't do like the in between because then I can't just put on a regular touch up. I have to like use all the foil and all the cotton and shit. And it's like it's possible to do, but I'm like, you're not coming in with just over a ½ inch, and then I'm doing the regular root touch up. Like I have to fit stuff in there now, so you have to give me more room. So, but I don't think I could go for that long unless it was like a literal problem. Yeah.
Like that's like I don't want to live like that.
Yeah. I love seeing when you start doing the other side, like how much my hair is already lifted, which is like super orange underneath. I'm like, I'm kidding. Like every time.
How are you moving your mullet?
I fucking love the mullet.
Yeah.
I love it so much. The cowlick is not my friend.
I think it'll look like even better once it's even longer.
Mhm.
Like I want you to keep it. And
Oh, I'm gonna keep it,
And grow
yeah.
the length even longer. So then it's like a real, like
Yeah.
long mullet.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that. I'm so excited for Vegas. Like, apparently
When to
there,
Vegas?
I'm going after, so like next weekend, not this upcoming weekend. Yeah. Oh man. I've never been, so apparently we're gonna go to a sushi place, and then we're gonna go to a rooftop patio drinks club, and then just see where the night takes us on the first night. But literally, the guy who's like got it planned, it's his 30th birthday. Like, he has every hour planned out. Like, he has a literal itinerary for every single hour of each day. It's so funny. And it's like, it's his birthday, and he's very like specific on what he likes and what he doesn't like. So I'm just like, hey dude, like you plan the trip. I'm happy to go do anything and go do everything. So you plan the trip. Don't ask me what I want to do. I just want to do all the things. So
How are you gonna dress? Are you gonna dress slutty? Like
I'm gonna be
Vegas girls.
an absolute whore.
Okay, good.
I'm
I want you to be. I actually want you
This is
to
the time
be.
that I get to do it.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
like I want to see something next time. You can't dress like that here. I want to. Yeah.
We're doing platinum bleach roots. We're both gonna do ours, and then Ethan's got his processing somewhere.
He's out of
Yeah.
He's around here.
I bought so many like mesh items from Shein, and like half of them work.
You need like the slutty heels.
Oh yeah, girl, I got them.
I love that.
I'm very excited.
Go to Vegas. This is where the friends.
Lucas with those boy trips. Lucas, get a second boyfriend.
I don't even care.
Get yourself a travel boyfriend so that when he's on trips, you go on trips, but you go to like Europe.
Honestly, jokes on you. Like,
Oh my god. Why has he got all these boy trips? It doesn't take you
I
anywhere.
don't know. Just,
Yeah. Just take you on trips.
you would think. I don't
Yeah.
know personally, but.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jokes on him when another man takes me.
Yeah, exactly. Let's put that resume out there.
Honestly.
Looking for hot dude who's ready to go traveling, ready to pay. I love platinum blonde. I just dyed my hair chocolate brown. I had natural blonde, so I had to go dark, and I love it. Ooh, I love brunettes. I wanted to be brunette. I still like being the idea of being brunette, but it doesn't work on my skin tone
Me too.
at all.
Yeah, I love like chocolate, like beautiful beige brown.
Oh.
I love it, but same just
too.
doesn't suit me.
Like a beautiful level 5, level 6 chocolatey, shiny, but with a beige undertone brown.
Like the
Yeah.
like the 616
Yes.
with like a little bit of
Gorgeous.
gold.
Gorgeous, but it not on my skin. It looks so bad on me. I've tried it many times when I was a teenager, and everyone's like, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. I actually had a great sleep. I feel great. I'm just brunette."
We're just too fair for it.
Yeah. I'm like fair with like dark shadows, so like just like the dark hair colors enhance that even more. I cannot go below a level 7. It does not look good on me.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying. I tried every color.
Me too. I'm so excited to use the deep waver on the mullet.
Ooh.
I did it for the wedding that I was at a couple weeks ago, and I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing this for Vegas. Deep wave my hair, make it all big and fluffy.
Love that. That'll be so fun.
I want it to look like Miley's hair, but bigger.
Like what hair?
Like Miley's hair. I love Miley Cyrus. I'm obsessed with her.
I've always loved Miley Cyrus.
I feel like that poor girl has been pushed into the wrong music genre for like years.
Did you? I just saw a photo of her dad the other day, and his hair is like down to his chest.
Yes.
And he's like in braids, and he has
Billy Ray.
And he literally has a balayage, and I was just
Billy Ray! Billy Ray balayage!
I love it. I was like, your dad looks way too good with his hair.
I
Like,
know.
stop. Like,
Billy Ray
I
balayage.
love it. And he looked all moody in the photo. I was like, is this for the Candace girl?
Is that the one that's like much to think about?
I don't know, maybe. I really don't remember. You know the captions? Only Ethan would know the captions.
Much to think about. Billy Ray's balayage. Can we get that as like the inspo photo for like someone to come in, some girl to come and be like, this is the balayage I want?
Post it on your story and be like, I think I'm gonna do this to someone. No, it's even longer now.
Can I
It's
see it?
longer now.
Much to think about.
No, I think it might have been.
Whoa! Okay, Billy Ray, but
It's
looking hot though.
It's like down to here though. Like he had the longest braids.
I was like,
Why is he good looking?
Find the
I
most
was
recent
like-
one, Ethan.
2015.
No, Ethan, do 2022.
I would absolutely marry Miley Cyrus in a moment.
Miley Cyrus?
I'm obsessed with her. She's everything I want to be, and I also want to be with her.
Have you seen those things where it's like, do I want to be them or am I in love with them?
Yes.
They're like my baby.
It's like, do I want to be here or do I want to be with her? It's both. I want us to like morph together, and then just turn into her. No parts of me. Thank you.
Sweet nipple.
I'm gonna try to find the photo after because his hair was so long.
And it's braided.
No, it's not that one. I'll
Right
find it.
here, but it's braided
I'll
here.
find it. I don't think it was his Instagram. It was someone else's. I think it might have been like Noah's or something. I don't
It
know.
looks like he's gotten like a black eye. Looks like he's been punched.
Well, he's single.
Well, he's single.
He's single. Well, Billy Ray, you got my number. He doesn't, but he can. I'm gonna use Billy Ray to get to Miley. Hey, I dated your dad. I know it's weird, but also I did it for you, babe. I did it for you, babe.
You get introduced to her and you're like, yeah, hey, this is
I'm your
cool.
stepmother. Oh, should I dye my eyebrows? No, this is not a good choice to make just
Okay,
before Vegas.
no, don't do this because we were just talking about this and how I think anybody who dyes their eyebrows blonde, they look like aliens. So unless you want to look like an alien, then I'm all for it.
Billy
But
Ray looks like Rob.
Love that. I should look like
you want to read alien because that's what it is. If you're into that, then I'll do it. I'll put it on it.
It scares me when people bleach their eyebrows. I'm like, don't do that. It's so close to your eyes. Just use color. Freaks me out.
But nothing's gonna get it as blonde as the beach though.
Oh, I don't want it that blonde.
I want that blonde.
No, I want like a level
Like a
8.
level- Oh, okay.
So
That
like a
would
level
look nice.
7.
That would look- See,
Yeah.
mine naturally are like that though, so I don't have to do that.
But I also have a brow pencil that's in like a level 7, 6,
Do you?
so I don't know.
All right, could be just like our natural.
Yeah. And I think they'll just go orange.
It's like if we just left it, it would just.
If I just did color to lighten them, they'll go orange.
That's how we do it.
No. I use color to darken them though, like a level 5. How long is this process? So for about 3 hours, we do all 3 of our roots. Sometimes 3.5.
We spend a month. We spend a month.
Every 5 weeks, we have a morning appointment booked. What's the P on your elbow?
It's for my cat Penny.
Oh.
It's actually for penis. No, I'm just
It's for penis.
No, it's for my cat Penny. My first one.
Is Penny still around?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought the Halloween cat. No, you have 2 cats.
I have 3 now.
You have 3?
Okay, so technically, because the one at my mom's house, my sister took, but he was mine originally. And he's like massive. He's literally like the biggest cat you'll ever see. Like his head is the same size as mine. I've never seen a cat as big as this. I'm not even joking. Like he's a myth. You can't even see him, but that's what he is. And
Oh, Penny's a boy?
Penny's a boy. I thought it was a girl. I named her Penelope originally, and then we found out it was a boy. Then I was like, okay, well, his name is still Penny. We just call him Pen.
Did you see that like gender reveal party for the bird?
No, but that's what I had for him basically. When I found out, that I was like, oh, you're a boy. I was like devastated when I found out he was a boy. I was like, you're not a girl, and I was like,
I was telling you all my
princess.
girl
I
secrets.
was like, goodbye, my little princess. And and then I find out that it's a boy, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
He's like, hey, don't treat me any differently. I like being your favorite.
I know. eh?
No, there's like literally this whole family had like this bird, and the bird must have been like 40 or something. Yeah.
And they found out it was a girl the whole time, right?
Yeah,
It was
so
a
they
boy.
thought that this bird was a boy, this like parrot or something. Parrots live for like 90 years or something crazy, right? So it like the whole family, generations got together to throw a gender reveal party because they realized their bird might not actually be a boy. And they cut the cake and it was pink inside. They're all screaming, and they have the bird on like the end of this broom. It's like hovering over the cake.
I saw that.
Yes, it's so good. Yes, it's like the broom handle. It was so good. I'm like, okay, well then that's what that makes sense. If you're like, what is our bird? Like,
I guess people genuinely don't
it's
know.
so good. I love it. By the way, you know, people can ask questions if they have any. I don't know if anybody's like new into the live, but if you have anything you want to say or ask, go ahead. Girly, I tried your Hella Blonde balayage technique on my lace front wig, and why it came out so blended and beautiful. Thank you for your tutorials. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so excited that you like it. Yay. Yeah, no, I'm glad that my tutorials are helping everybody. We finally hit 30,000, so I'm excited about that. Woo-woo. I think 2020 is when I started. Or November, maybe. No, that's when I started my YouTube. So if you ever see that color, it's not done. Don't wash it out yet. That was like one of the things that took me forever to figure out when I was starting Bleach roots, because I was always scared that it was just gonna like process for too long and then just snap off at the root. And like that's like not really the case with blonding, at least. Yeah, it's like brand new. Like you have to worry about the overlap. You don't have to worry about the roots processing too late. Like the roots are fine. Not color related, but lately I've been shedding. It seems like a lot more, especially when I'm showering. Any advice? I'm very gentle with you.
Oh, me too. I think it's just the season. My hair's just shedding. My eyelashes are shedding. Everything's shedding. So it could just go through a phase right now.
Yeah. It's like every 7 years we do like have a different head of hair on, and like we have a lot of shedding that happens in that time. So if you're in your early 20s, you could be going through one of those hormonal stages where you shed a lot of hair. And if you look at your kind of temple area, like right under here and right under here, if that area looks like it's like emptying out and getting like really fine, then that might be a sign that you are shedding quite a bit due to hormones. It just means like it'll come back. So it'll be fine, but it does take a while to go through that shedding phase, and then it does take a while to have it all come back. But I had that in my early 20s. So many people that I know have had that. Everybody just kind of goes through it at a slightly different stage of life, but it's like every 7 years you're gonna go through a pretty decent shedding phase. Then it'll come back. Do it. Go do it.
It'll be like, it'll be like 1,500 for like the flights.
So do it.
Oh, it would be amazing.
This is Harry Styles, and it's New York. And how many times do you get to do this in your life?
That was my thought.
Do it.
No.
Do it. As a male, I worry that I'm balding. I don't see any bald spots. I'm 30. I hope it stops. Yeah, I mean, you could just be going through one of those, shedding phases. For men, it doesn't come back as much as it does for women. Like, men do tend to get a little bit more receding or a little bit more thinning each time they go through one of these shedding phases. But if you're not noticing anything crazy, then you should be fine. Yeah, no, you gotta go to New York and see Harry Styles. Are you kidding? If that's an option for you, do it.
I'm gonna try and see if I can convince him to take me.
And if he doesn't, just go on your own and then wave an empty hand to Harry. And if he proposes right then and there.
Tickets too. I was
Yeah.
like, I should just do it just because when is that ever gonna happen?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like he's coming to Vancouver and you can get cheap tickets. Go get the expensive ones. Go do the thing. If you have the means to do it, do it.
He's
Yes.
my favorite.
Mhm.
When am I ever gonna have that chance? So
Yeah.
it's really, like, I'm really thinking.
Don't
like,
debate it. Do it. Do it. I have a thing I want to do in New York, but I just don't have the money to do it. But if once I do, I'm gonna do it.
I'm so toxic with money. I'm like, oh, it'll come back.
It will.
And then I book myself really, like I overbook myself, and I'm like, oh, we're good.
It'll come back.
That's how I live. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. I just think about it.
It's just money. You can always work more hours, or make it up after, or make it up before. Like,
That's my thought.
Yep.
I'm so consistently busy.
yeah, you're never gonna run out of clients and work to do. People are always begging to get in with you last minute. So yeah,
I'm gonna,
yeah,
It'd
just
be
do it.
so easy.
Okay, just do it, and then tell Lucas that you're going. If he wants to, he can join you.
I go without him.
Yeah, do it.
Because,
I mean, you should go with him though, just to be safe.
yeah, honestly, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I
I love New York. I'm gonna go back and get a tattoo. Another one. But that tattoo is gonna cost me like $7,000 US. So, hey. Hi, Melina. How are you? Is Bubba here? He's here, Bubba, my boyfriend. Where are you? Hello. Oh my God, this little avocado shirt.
Oh, hello, honey.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Where is he?
Running around.
Oh, I love him,
This is little
Bubba.
avocado.
I'm obsessed with him. He's such a sweet boy. Yeah, no, you need to go to New York. You need to go do the thing. Yep.
No, you didn't. Oh no! Oh, I didn't even notice. You're good. No stress.
We will need to shave the baby hairs in the back of my neck. I fucking hate that. Well, also that.
You were bleaching them, Merlin.
Ew.
You don't need to
Just wax them out.
bleach them.
Oh my God, I hate them so much. Hate how low my neckline goes down.
You look like a
I do. What's up, Tia? What's up? As the 2015 number of the year would like to say, YOLO, go live your life and make the money back later.
Yeah, honestly. I watch way too many TikToks that tell me things like that.
You
They're
should
like,
just go
"Just
do it. Well, it's true. Like, I mean,
I know. I was
what are you
thinking
going to
the same
regret, that you didn't do it or that you did it?
I will regret if I don't, is how I feel.
Yeah, why would you regret doing it? Yeah.
I want to get so close to my own. Like, I want
Yeah.
the $600 seats. Like,
Do
I wanna
buy
be
the
up in his-
$600
I want to
seats.
be up in his face.
Yeah.
Like, that's how close I
You want to be able to smell him.
I
Yes.
literally want to be able to smell him and just admire him. I would die.
Do it. Hi, Bobby. I use the Agora Royal toners on my hair. They turn out very shiny. I kind of prefer something that looks more natural in a sense. Is there any way to prevent it? I don't know. Maybe adding in a beige to make it more mattified? Yeah. Yeah, maybe adding in like a dash 4. That would make it look a little bit more natural and a little bit more matte, rather than just neutralizing and keeping it golden. We bleach the bad thoughts out. That's what we do. My boyfriend! Little Bubba's. Hi, hi, no, over here. Hand. I love him. He's literally nothing better than a puppy. I love how Craig went out and got like cleaning supplies for this.
Look at him. Did you watch tutorials?
He fully,
No way. You watch
he's doing it like a professional knows what he's doing. Like, if it were me, I'd just spray with a hose. like wipe it with a rag and hope that it looks good.
Do my windshield after this.
Or use like a bunch of Windex, like too much Windex. It looks so good.
They're a little too clean.
We're gonna have another bird incident.
Outside.
I wonder if the gardeners found the bird box. I wonder if they found it. Yeah, there was. Well, yeah, remember the one that hit the window on that side? And it was a big bird, and I had to take a Framar glove box and put it in the box, and then I buried it like 3 inches below the ground. Like, it's a shallow grave.
Imagine they saw that and they're like, what is
Well, the
this?
spoon is gone, the grave marker is gone. I left the spoon that I dug the grave with.
Grave marker.
Yeah.
Put coffee sticks and made a cross.
Actually, no, I love that. Yeah, no, the spoon is gone, so the gardeners must have taken it out, and I don't know if they like dug like an inch.
Use the metals.
Yes, I
Like our
did.
coffee sticks.
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna dig a grave for a bird with one of our utensils, I'm not bringing it back into the store.
Why? If I'm burying a grave, we're gonna get you a mini shovel. I'm gonna get you a mini shovel. What are we getting for Christmas?
It's gardening supplies for all the animals that fly into
I
our
actually
windows and
took the
die.
spoon and put it back in the drawer.
Thank you, Ethan.
Joke's on you guys. One of you has been using.
He's like, and I didn't wash it.
Okay, Dwight.
Oh my god. It's so good.
How about your son, Patty?
I love his little like bum just
His bum is.
yeah. He's, he is so cute, little avocado top.
It's avocado.
I love that. He just loves that bed and those toys. I'm glad they're being used.
For 1 hour and 10 minutes.
They count.
Can I bleach over demi permanent color? Probably. Just maybe do a test strand first. But also, you're probably not going to have pure white hair.
Does it go with you?
Yeah. I like that.
I don't think it's ready even. You're fine. You're fine. That's a little banana yellow. That's like not ready.
Do you want me to come see?
It's still yellow.
Yeah, too yellow.
Okay.
Like too.
You like a level 8?
Like a level 8.
Oh,
yellow.
yeah.
Yeah, like stubborn, like.
What are you going to do for your toner today, Ethan?
Probably 8.9.
Yeah, that's a good one. How many sessions to get out black box dye and how far apart to space them? It's
limit
different
does
with
not
everybody.
exist.
The limit does not exist. It's that's different with everybody. For like my clients, I have to do a test strand every time we're considering doing the service. And yeah, no, it's it just depends on how much your hair can handle, how much color comes out, who's doing it, the tools they're doing it with. It's not just a recipe, like one recipe for everybody. It's literally different for everyone. So best advice is to always do test strands and see how that does for you.
Do you think what's in this?
Yeah, actually, the sun
It'll warm
will
you
make
up.
it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the safest way to do it. Okay, guy tank his clients.
I know, right? When they go outside and they go get lunch and everything, I love that. I considered just like, well, actually, I had tried to open up just a 2 or 3 chair salon, but I couldn't find any spaces because that's what I was planning on doing, is just doing me for having 2 chairs and then one other stylist to have a chair as well, so we could share the, you know, we could each have our own chair and then share the middle one. And there's another dog, hey? We're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, you're fine for a dog. Okay.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, wanted to do that, just have like a chair for each of us and then the middle chair for double booking for either of us, and then just have it near some food places so me and my clients can go get food and I can do the whole guy tang thing. My hair turned brassy after washing it a couple times since toning it. Can I use a light ash toner and make my hair cool again? Like a level 7.1 on a level 5.6 chair. A level 7.1 might not do anything on a level 5.6. You usually have to tone on the level that you're at. But if your toner's coming out quickly, it means it's probably too light or you have too much brass underneath. So yeah, unfortunately to have that cool tone, you do need to just either consistently purple shampoo or consistently tone your hair. Ethan is a client at 12, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So good.
Yeah.
His hair takes a little bit longer than a wash it. His hair's short.
Yeah.
Even if, you know what I mean? He'll be good.
He doesn't need any time to dry it, basically.
He needs to just like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling he'll basically be washing us all out around the same time.
Yeah, his hair was really, really yellow.
Yeah, it does. It's so hard to lift. Yeah. This has only been on for like 45 minutes, so. I'm so happy to have fresh hair for vacation.
The next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Cultus for a week, and then we're gonna go right to Vegas after Cultus.
This week?
Yeah.
Oh, what days do you wear?
This is like just this week, and then next week in the middle of the week I'm
Oh,
off.
and then
Yeah. And the end of next week I'm
And
going
then
right from
Vegas.
Cultus to Vegas. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm with the family, so it's not as relaxing, but it'll be a fun week. Look at these roots. They're still too yellow, so they still have to keep going. If you can still see yellow underneath of them, it means that they still need to keep going.
it's funny when hair starts to lift back here too. It looks like a penny. Like it goes like a
Orange?
coppery, like bronzy kind of weird color when you freshly put it on and you see it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my hair has a lot. What's your name? Melina? Melina. Oh, that's a pretty name. I'm Aya. Nice to meet you. Did you do your hair? No. Oh, I like it. Hi, Papa. It's like a baby. Hi, baby. Hi. It's like, pick me up, Auntie. Hi. Yeah. She saw me and he's like, oh my God, hi. Because you just don't know my voice yet, but you know my face. Hello. Let me choose you.
Okay. So we just have to pee and then we can
All
put on
right.
mine.
I'm gonna go make sure. What do you want? 7 or 20? Okay.
Maybe do a combo.
Okay. Whew, all right. I'm gonna get a camera here. Let's go mix up our 13 ball.
get a cake?
Awesome. All right. Let's use this little brush. It's my favorite for bleach root touch-ups.
You've been sitting in the sun like a loner. It's just,
He's just sitting in the sun.
really sad. You have Sunday, Monday off next week.
I spray clean on your hair.
Yes.
Oh my god. I can't see it. This is stepmom.
Yeah.
Me and her are really close. She's only like 10 years older.
Oh, wow.
I know. She's like 36. The dad's like 60. Love it.
No way.
Yeah.
Get it,
And
Dad.
She is hilarious. Like, I love her. She was like, we should go on September 19th. She's like, for $750, we can go to the farm and get fully edited photos of us dressing up with these alpacas and getting photos with them.
Do
of
it.
all the farm, and then, oh, it's so funny.
It's hot up there.
I saw you sitting there by yourself, and I was just like, really dying outside.
Who else would I sit with? It's how you're there sitting by yourself. Fucking loner.
I tell you to go sit outside, and I bully you for sitting outside.
We'll wash it out after.
Okay.
No matter how it looks, because I gotta be ready for my club.
Outside helped a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Thank you for the chairs.
Yeah. You can bring a stool out there if you want.
He sets up a hammock.
He's so good.
Which week is that? So next week again?
Grab the phone.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Bobby Hair Studio. Do you mind if I put you on brief hold?
I just broke an $8,000 wall oven.
What?
Lucas just broke an $8,000 wall oven at work.
Oh no. Lucas.
Oh no. Bring it home.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Leo.
gonna take off the cape.
Do it. If it's limiting you,
It is so
take
limiting.
it off. Don't wear it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Whatever.
No.
It does not want to be on the counter today. It wants to be on the floor.
This one.
We're doing a brunch with bottomless mimosas.
Ooh. That'll be nice.
Very excited for that.
Bottomless mimosas. I need to look up hairstyles right now in New York.
Buy the tickets.
I know, I'm gonna look and see how much it is for me to go super club. It's in Madison Square Garden.
Is he scared of him? When he's on his leash, he like gets like weird, you know what I mean? Because you get off the leash. Come here, Boo. He's so cute. Like, I don't want him to also be weird, but like he's with the dogs that they sniff a lot. Like, come here, Boo. Where's your toys?
It's funny. That dog looks like the dog version of my cat. It looks like Hobbs.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, Hobbs is a tabby, but he has like the same face. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh.
Why did you guys come up with the names that are the cake?
Oh, can I tell her?
Yeah.
Okay, so my dad, he loves roast lemon.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, okay, so my dad loves roast lemon. And you know how there's guy named Bella and of course the friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where he came up with
I saw them with a long time ago. I remember it. The first time I was out. Yes. Bob is just stupid. Right? Like my mom loves to make my hair and like people will go, oh my goodness, just look at Bella. That's his name. We're like, yeah, that's his name. Cutie. And I love the top of Bella. Right? So, is he a guy? No, see, he just got all his shots last week. Oh, so he goes before I get that right now. So many
But we're trying to eat it, but Mom, you watch your face.
Jeez.
Yeah, you think I should watch your face?
Look how expensive his tickets go up to.
Holy shit.
What do you get for a $6,000 ticket?
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything.
You just get a closer seat. That's
That's
it.
insane.
You don't get anything. No VIP. It's ridiculous, eh?
$6,000. I don't like. Jeez. need to be that close.
You're like, I'll spend $600 on a ticket. That's fine. They go up to 6,000. You're like, okay, never mind. I don't have to be that close.
Right? I'm like, ah. Like 101, row 8, 420. All right.
Buy it. Before those tickets get more expensive. Like, they're just going to keep getting
You're
more
an
and more.
instigator.
I am. Events and concerts like that aren't going to come around that often.
Nope,
so.
they sure won't.
And who knows? It's not like you're doing anything right now with like your plans.
It's true.
So you could have plans that get in the way of that in the future
Mm-hmm.
if that happens again. So you have the time and the money. The drive. Way too much. Only like 2 shots in the cup.
Mark's like, who? Like, what the heck is that? And you see, well, I can see his name again, so I'll think here. When you put him on the I was in the mirror bathroom and he like saw us. Like in our bedroom. I'm almost done.
I'm excited for Vegas, but I also have this feeling that there's going to be something awful that happens during our trip.
Don't think like that. That's attracting it. That's attracting
What
it.
kind of thing? Like a fight?
A fatality.
Like a fatality. Fatality. Finish her. No, like a fight.
Hi, Bubba. Hello, little Bubba. He's a baby Bubba.
Like a run from the cops kind of fight.
What kind of friends you got, girl?
Well, it's Nathan and James and drinking, so, and me.
That's Lucas. Every time he goes out with his guy friends, he almost, like, he gets into fights. I'm just like, you're sharing cheese.
James is the chillest guy until, like, someone messes with him when he's drinking.
Oh, no.
And then he's not cool.
And then he's ready. He's ready. Lucas is always just like, he's like, I was just defending people. And I'm like, well, stop. Stop defending people.
I know. I'm like, stop getting upset. Stop getting crazy.
I
Like,
feel like your hair looks like it's ready now. Ready,
Yeah.
Freddie.
Ready as it'll ever be.
Freddie looks ready.
One of them had to wash some hair today. Can you do it today,
Either that or some bitch is gonna try to get up on Maddie and I'm gonna have to step in there.
You're so aggressive. Yesterday I started watching this dating show, but it's all about like their
The horoscopes?
Yes.
I want to
Cosmic
watch
Love.
that one.
Cosmic Love. Okay, so I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm enjoying it so far because the one guy's a Gemini, and everything that he says, I'm like, wow, I relate to. And then the girl's a Leo. She's so aggressive. She's so, like, it's so funny. And then they tell you like, oh, you'd be compatible with this person because of this. It's actually cool. I like it. I haven't finished the full episode yet.
I try washing myself then.
Yeah.
You
Tilt
could.
your head upside down on the sink
You
and just go for it.
100% could do it.
With short hair, that's easy. Yeah.
Absolutely. You're good. Just lean back and just, yeah. You
Or
can
like
do it.
lean forward, like tip over it and upside down. Yeah.
Just close your eyes. Put a washcloth over your eyes. Should get you some goggles.
I go for that.
Like, okay, so the other week we got kicked out of 3 Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got kicked out of 3 Dogs.
Okay. What
And
did you guys
It wasn't okay. So what happened was we were there with our friends who were
Okay.
visiting from the island, and we were all just having a nice time, just really chill. And like this table next to us has 2 girls, and one of the girls ends up having a go, and so the other girl stays weirdly. So this other couple, like, we thought that they were just leaving, right? So like while they're going and one girl's getting in her car and driving away, this like
couple sits down at the chair because there was no other spots available, right? 'Cause it's pretty full. It's a Saturday or a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And the girl comes back. She goes, "Oh, my spot was taken." We're like, "You took all your stuff and you left with the other girl." And she's like, "Oh no, I just like said bye to my friend. I was gonna stay and have another drink." And we're like,
that's
"Oh,
not anyone else's fault. You left your table.
yeah."
It's
She
a-
literally left her table,
Yeah, you can't come at her. You don't know that.
and she was pretty plastered, like you could already tell.
Oh wow.
And then she's like, "Can I sit with you guys?" And we're like, not gonna say no because it's rude. So
Awkward. And it's awkward when someone
and
puts
it's
you in that
really
position.
awkward. Yeah, we're like, sure, pull up a chair, and we're all just sitting there. We're catching up with friends who are like visiting from the island. Like we
Yeah.
don't really want company.
No, you're like, oh,
But she was a nice girl, and we had like no problem with her or anything. But she's pretty wasted, right? And she's telling us how she's like, of course, getting over a heartbreak. So it's now becoming a lunch about her, or like a we're having drinks about her now.
yeah.
And she's social and everything, and it's fine. Like she's not being weird, but then she like buys a round of drinks for us and gets another drink for herself, and then we get a drink for her, and we get another round, and then I go to the bathroom. She's like, "Oh, I'll come with you." So I'm like, "Okay." So oh no, I went to the bathroom and then I came back, and 2 minutes later she's like, "I need to go to the bathroom, come with me." And I was like, "I just went." She's like, "Just come with me." And I was like, "Okay." So when I go with her, I'm just kind of standing there, and then she comes out of the bathroom, and then she's like, "I'm just so heartbroken over this guy. I went on 3 dates with him and now he's ghosted me." And I'm like, "Oh, this is the heartbreak that you're going
It's been 3 days.
It's been 3 dates? Like that's not even a relationship." Like I'm like, "Sure, you probably don't even know his last name." Like either way. So she's having a hard time getting over this guy that she went on 3 dates with. And so then she's like, "I want to buy you guys another round of drinks." So I was like, "No, like I actually have to go in 45 minutes because I have a wedding to go to today. So I can't drink anymore. I'm good." And she's like, no, I want to buy you drinks." And I think that the manager heard that because I was like, "No, I don't want another drink. I've got to sober up because I've got to drive."
Yeah.
And so when we get up to the front counter, she's like, I'm like, "You can buy yourself a drink, that's fine. I'll like hang out with you while you do that, She goes up to the front counter, and like the bartender looks at her and he's like, I can't serve you any more drinks. You've been overserved."
Oh wow.
And she's like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "Unfortunately, I have to cut you off." Like,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Well, can I buy a drink for my friend?" And I'm standing behind her and I'm looking up at the front and I'm giving them like the,
Like no, I don't want
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
want a drink.
Yeah.
Like, and then they're like, "No, I don't think she wants one." And then she looks behind at me and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh no, like I'm sure they're just cutting me off too. It's fine. Like I think we both had enough to drink. Let's just have some water and like go back to our table. I have to drive soon anyways, so
Yeah.
I don't want anything more." And she's like, "Oh, okay, that's really embarrassing." So I just pretended like they cut off both of us so that she
Yeah.
wouldn't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
They cut off you.
They could have, but they didn't. And so we go back to the table, and now James is all upset that I was cut off. He's a little upset that she was cut off, but he's more upset that I was cut off. He's like, "You weren't even doing anything." I'm like, I know, it's fine. And
And he made a big deal of it when he could have just.
he made kind of a big deal about it, and like was sitting there and he's like, "Oh well," I'm like, don't. I like literally was like, "Stop."
Yeah, like it's
right
okay,
now,
like, don't
stop.
make a big
It's
deal out of it.
fine.
Yeah.
And the girl was sitting with us, so I couldn't say, "I'll explain later." I couldn't
Yeah.
say that.
No.
So basically later I'm going to go grab some more water, and the manager comes up to me and she's like, "Thank you so much for kind of stepping in there. We appreciate that," because that girl has clearly been
drunk.
intoxicated.
Yeah.
She's quite drunk. I mean, she's not causing a problem. She's not being socially a problem, but they could
Yeah.
get in trouble if the police go by and they see this drunk girl hanging out in there. Like,
Yeah.
they could actually get in trouble. So I get their perspective as business owners. And so she like thanked me for that. I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's fine." And then it was like getting close to time to go, but James buys another round for people, and like I didn't want one, so he buys one for the girl who had been cut off, and he knows she's been cut off, and so she starts drinking it.
Oh my god.
And then the management comes up and says, "Hey, I'm so sorry, but you have been cut off, and somehow you've gotten yourself another drink. We have to kick you out."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What?" And my husband kind of like starts getting all riled up, and I'm like, stop it right now." I start slapping him on the thigh because he's starting to like,
Yeah.
"Oh, well, you don't even,
They're
like,
a little too aggressive.
yeah, getting a little bit." He's riling himself up, like he's getting built up over this, and I'm like, "You stop it right now. I need to explain something to you. You stop. Like, don't embarrass us. Like,
Yeah.
don't get us kicked out somewhere. Don't get him, don't get us
Yeah.
embarrassed."
And he's like, that's not right. Like, she wasn't even causing a problem. And like the girl's like all embarrassed. She's like, looks like she's gonna start crying. But I was like, you know what? This is probably the cue for all of us to leave. Let's just all go. And that takes like 20 minutes for us to fucking leave the place. It was so embarrassing. I wanted to get out of there.
And then each have to like pay and do everything.
Yeah. And I'm like, now they're gonna like remember us at like this local place, and you know. And so he's getting all riled up, and I pull him aside. And I was like, I was never cut off. She was. It was embarrassing for her, so I lied and said that I was cut off too, so she wouldn't cry. Like, stop.
She wouldn't cry.
So she wouldn't cry. Like, she's had a tough day. Like, and he's like, oh, you could have texted me that. I'm like, what? Am I gonna be that rude person who pulls open my phone at like the table and like starts texting you, and then you pull open your phone and you see something, a message from me, and it's pretty clear. And I know, sometimes I got it apparently, but it's pretty clear that I'm texting about the girl who's with us.
You know what I'll do? I'll pretend I'm showing Lucas something, and it'll just be like me writing a message.
Yeah, I think I've done that before too. I should have thought about doing that.
And then that way I'm like, and then he doesn't create a scene, and then I'm like, I'll tell you, like, don't worry, but this is what's going on. And then that way he's informed. And then
He's like, well, it's the principle of the thing. She wasn't causing any problems. She wasn't being an issue for them. And I'm like, yeah, but they have like, maybe, I'm like, you don't know, but like maybe they've had like a recent issue with people. Like maybe they've had a recent fine that they've had to deal with, and they can't handle another one. Like, who freaking knows? And it's their business. If they want to cut someone off, they can cut someone off. He's like, it's the principle of the thing. He's getting all mad. But, you know, he explained how angry he was about the whole situation to me for like an hour later. And so,
wouldn't let it go.
Yeah, I wouldn't let that one go. But yeah, so that kind of situation when James is drinking and he feels like he's somehow been wronged, he's kind of almost impossible to stop. Yeah. Happened once when a bouncer shoved him and his brother out of a club because his brother was being served underage. And then James had a problem with that, and I was like, yeah, but if he was being served underage, they have to kick him out. Like, they have their reasons. So the whole group had to get kicked out. Like, I get that. He's like, yeah, just my brother. And I was like, yeah, they do when it's their job. So, and he was 17 and drinking in a pub, like, and they caught him. So, you know, snuck him in, and we have to go. Like, that's like literally like, oh, you get caught, too bad.
Honestly, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No.
If anything happens in Vegas, James and Nathan they're like, we're brothers, we stand by each other kind of thing. Like, it's like that.
Yeah. That's how Lucas will be in Vegas, and I'm worried because last time they went on a boys trip, they got into a fight, and I was like, you guys are so stupid, and they'll probably, like, it's just how they are, and I'm like, why do you hang out with this girl? You don't need to fight.
Yeah. If any girl tries to get up on James, then she'll be fighting me.
You'll flip a lid.
I'll start it. But it's okay. I'm gonna be wearing my big bitch heels.
I just find it funny. Like when we're in a grocery store and like some of the girls look at Lucas, I just laugh to myself.
They like look at him and like make eyes.
And you can tell. You know when you just know? You can just tell, and I just laugh about it. And we kind of just, we just laugh about it.
I'll laugh about it if I'm also getting attention. No, thank you.
Is there a chocolate one? Yeah. I would love a chocolate one. Oh, prime service. Thank you so much.
If I'm getting attention, it's fine. If I'm not, it's not okay. If I'm being bypassed and he's getting attention, like every freaking day of my life, oh, you look like Chris Evans. Shut up.
I get it.
It's go into his head now.
You
Everyone
can't,
tells
that's
me he
what I'm
looks like Chris Evans like twice a week. When you come home and he'll be like, hey, guess what I heard today? Stop it. I don't even want to hear.
That's
I
why-
don't want to hear.
You know, you gotta knock him down a couple of pegs. That's
Yeah.
what I do. I don't let Lucas get too coffee because then he starts acting weird.
Yeah.
You know what I start to do though? I feed him a lot at night times, then he gets a little tabby. So then, you know, kind of humbles him a little bit.
Oh my god. Sneak some extra butter into the recipe. and then-
Honestly. He's like, Ellis, I'm gaining so much weight. I'm like, oh, you look fantastic. You know, so then he's a little bit self-conscious.
Oh my god.
My body weight stays the exact same. I'm eating the same amount. Mine's good. It's just him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be some kind of like fight and getting kicked out of something that's going to end up happening. Just like we're all too old to be having that happen to us now. They're in their 30s, but they have 2 Aries girlfriends, a wife and a girlfriend. So yeah, Maddie's also 5'8", 5'9", and she's an Aries as well.
It's a lot of fire energy.
It's a lot of fiery energy.
A lot of bold people.
Mm-hmm.
Are Leo's a fire sign?
Yep.
Nathan's whatever August 26 is.
A Leo.
He's a Leo? Okay, there's 3 fire signs and a water sign then going all together then. Oh, and his roommate, ex-roommate Cody. So
Hey, Cody.
I don't know what Cody is.
Cody, you meet Cody. Hey, Cody, I just really need to know your sign.
Really
real
need to know
quick.
your big 3.
Like, your first thing I need to know about you is your sign.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild weekend. I'm very excited.
Oh, you look like the Joker right now,
Oh
Ethan.
my god, Ethan, that's amazing.
Hey, because you know how his hair's slicked back like that? You know,
The
all
Joker.
movies.
When he dyes his hair green and it's slicked back
It's slicked back
in the
like
sink,
that.
and he's literally doing it like that. Turn your head.
Oh, sorry. I needed to look at Ethan and his purple hair. Hey, purple hair.
Got that dye.
I honestly haven't seen a lot of Batman movies.
Oh.
Okay, well, you are fired.
Sorry.
Get out.
Seen the 1991.
Batman Forever?
No. The one with Jack Nicholson.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
That's it? You haven't
Well,
seen
I've
the
seen
Christian
Robert-
Bale
I've
ones?
seen I've seen the Robert Pattinson one. I've seen
Oh, I haven't seen that one
the
yet. I
Dark
want to see
Knight,
it.
whatever, the big one.
You've seen The Dark Knight Rises?
The second one. Out of that.
The one with the
Christian
Joker or the one with Bane?
Bale. The Joker.
Okay, so that's The Dark Knight. You need to watch Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises.
I've also seen Batman Returns. I love that.
Okay, so you've seen a few Batmans, you're fine.
Yes.
This is the creepiest.
You can see
This
everything
is so creepy to me.
I haven't seen the
love that.
like the mid '90s ones with like George Clooney and
Neither have I.
Val Kilmer.
Oh, no, I think I saw the Val Kilmer one. That's the one with Jim Carrey in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I did see that one.
You know what really scared me as a child? The orcs. on Lord
The
of
orcs, the Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
Yeah.
I love that. See, that's
used
why I
to-
prefer costuming over CGI.
They used to, like, I would have nightmares.
Yeah?
I would have nightmares about them. I loved that movie though, but I would, like, the series, but
Love
I would,
Lord of the Rings orcs.
but I would always be scared of the orcs. And then do you remember the Hobbit, the white orc?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he scared me.
That
I
creepy
was an
CGI
adult.
one.
I was an adult for that one, but still.
so funny. Ethan's like, I don't know what to do. Just rinse it up yourself. You got
Like,
short
you
hair.
can do it. I would do
For
it. I
myself,
would do it.
yeah.
If I had to, absolutely, I'd bend away. So I can do it. Because the real stress is putting the bleach on.
Once it's on, the rest can be done by
Yeah.
ourselves.
If
You can
really
rinse,
need to.
tone.
Yeah. If you really need to, you sure can. It's nice having someone else wash it.
After staring at this, I don't know how to do this. I can see my eyes on
Is this that artist that Ethan saw in concert?
It's Beyonce.
No, it's not. Is it?
It's Beyonce.
Oh, it is. Oh my god.
New
I
album.
am not up to date with her new stuff.
Me neither.
I feel like everyone's coming out with a new album right at the same time, so I just don't have time to listen to them all.
Yeah. You sure are.
It's embarrassing. I didn't know it was Beyonce.
I guess we're going to a lake on Sunday. That'll be nice.
Hmm?
We're going to a lake on Sunday.
Which lake?
Let's see what they said here. It is. Oh, Gold Creek. I don't know what that is. I guess it's not a lake. It's the creek. I don't know. I just go with it. Hey, Pippa.
Oh, that did a good job though. It's gonna look so icy.
I actually really
Chin
like,
down.
I really like that color.
That's a really good color.
Because
on
that's
Ethan.
gonna fade out so beautiful too if you're gonna keep it like
Well,
that.
and it's a cool color to begin with. Like,
I love it. Looks nice though. Is it a creek? I think they did it. I think they chose a creek for me because I can't swim.
I love the 8-1. You can't swim.
I can't swim. I can't swim. And then we went to an actual like lake one day and they're like, come in with us. And I was like, no.
So you can't swim at all.
I can't swim at all.
You can't like do you ever go in the water? Like do you with
Like
water
I'll go
wings
into,
or
like
something?
I'll go like waist deep,
Okay.
but like I don't.
Chin up.
But I don't like I don't start swimming around. I'm a little scared.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good idea if you don't know how to swim, not to like
I
go
don't
swimming
like
depth.
being submerged. Like it makes me feel weird. Like it just like I don't know. I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of my head underwater. Did you cut the length of your hair when you cut your hair?
Did I what?
Did you cut the length of your hair when you cut your hair?
No, I just like added a ton of layers. The back probably needs to be like pointed down a little bit, but
She needs
it's
a-
like straight in the back and it's suddenly layers.
Needs to be.
She needs a. All right, looking good.
I really like that color, Ethan.
Ethan's color is super cool. Love it. All right, guys, my phone is gonna die, unfortunately, so I do need to go. I'm gonna answer any questions if there is any right here. I just missed some. Do I do highlights on men? Yes. I love your videos. Thank you, Iris. All right, so we're gonna go now, just because my phone is about to die, so I gotta go charge it. I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the live, and yeah, subscribe to our channel.